Hello, Jake. Are you excited for today's lesson on phrasal verbs?
Hey, Emma. Yes, definitely. I love phrasal verbs. They really make the language more interesting.
Absolutely. Phrasal verbs can be tricky, but they improve our natural expression.
What's the focus today? I hope it's some intermediate ones.
Yes, we'll cover phrasal verbs like bring up, carry out, come across, deal with, and go through.
Awesome. They're all so useful. Let's dive right in.
Great. I have a situation in mind for us. Ready for a quick dialogue?
I'm ready. What's the scenario?
Imagine we're planning a community event. I need to bring up some issues.
Got it. Let's start then.
Okay, I'll start. So, Jake, we need to carry out a plan for the event. Any ideas?
Sure, but I have some concerns. We need to bring up the budget soon.
Good point. We can't just go through the planning without knowing how much we have.
Exactly. It's important to deal with the costs first. Have you seen the last budget report?
Yes, I came across it yesterday. There were some unexpected expenses.
That's not great. Can we carry out the event with those expenses?
I think so, but we need to be careful. We should bring up these expenses with the team.
Right. I don't want to go through more financial problems later.
Exactly. Let's also deal with the vendors. We need to confirm their availability.
Good idea. I'll bring up the vendor list in our next meeting.
Perfect. Now, who will carry out the invitations?
I can do that. I always come across good ways to make them exciting.
Fantastic. We really need to deal with our marketing strategy too.
For sure. Let's also go through the promotional materials before we finalize everything.
Yes, I can take care of that part. I'll bring up the ideas I have next time.
Great teamwork. Just ensure not to carry out anything without us checking first.
Absolutely. Communication is key here. We don't want to come across as unprepared.
Agreed. Let's wrap this up and get to the explanation.
Sure. So we've used some important phrasal verbs just now. Let's clarify them a bit more.
Let's do it. I think understanding them will help us use them better.
First, bring up means to mention or introduce a topic. For example, I will bring up my concerns at the meeting.
That's clear. I can think of other situations to use it.
Next is carry out, which means to execute or perform a task. For instance, we need to carry out the plans we discussed.
Got it. So it's about doing something we've planned.
Exactly. Now, come across means to encounter or find something unexpectedly. Like, I came across an interesting article yesterday.
Nice. That can happen while researching too.
Yes. Then we have deal with, which means to handle a situation. For example, I need to deal with my responsibilities today.
That's very useful. It's about managing something, right?
Exactly, Jake. Finally, go through means to experience something, often something difficult. Like, we'll go through the changes together.
That makes perfect sense. Thanks for the explanation, Emma.
You're welcome. Now let's move on to some practice with the vocabulary.
Great. I can't wait to practice these phrasal verbs.
Okay, let's start with bring up. Can you make a sentence using it?
Sure. I will bring up my ideas about the project during lunch.
Excellent. Now, how about carry out?
I'm going to carry out a new way of learning for my students.
That's good. Just remember not to say carried out without a.
Right. I'll remember that. What's next?
Next is come across. Give it a try.
I came across a wonderful bookstore yesterday.
Nice sentence. Now, what about deal with?
I had to deal with a lot of homework this weekend.
That's great. Lastly, can you use go through?
I will go through the feedback from my students carefully.
Perfect. You did really well with the practice.
Thank you. I feel more confident using these phrasal verbs now.
I'm glad to hear that. Now let's review what we've learned today.
Yes. What's our first review question?
1. What does bring up mean?
It means to mention or introduce a topic.
Correct. Next, can you explain carry out?
It's about performing or executing a task.
Great. What does it mean to come across something?
To find or encounter something unexpectedly.
Nice work. Now, what about deal with?
It means to handle a situation or problem.
Exactly. Finally, what does go through refer to?
To experience something, often a difficult situation.
Wonderful. You've really grasped these phrasal verbs.
Thanks, Emma. I appreciate you guiding me through this.
You're very welcome. Now, let's look ahead to our next lesson.
What will we be focusing on next time?
Next, we'll delve into expressions for making suggestions and recommendations.
That sounds exciting. I can't wait.
Me too. See you then, Jake.
See you, Emma. Bye for now.